Let's take a look at a Focal 1000 series IWLCR6. So I have here the first of 11 Focal 1000 series speakers that are going into my home theater. I'm going down an upgrade and integration alteration path of moving from in-wall Focal speakers based on my Electra Aria series to a full stack of the 1000 series. And so I have this IWLCR6. Let's open it up and take a look. Now the box did come extra protected. There's these kind of runners, these clipped onto the top edges as well. I did already pull those off, but I haven't opened the box yet. Now again, these will be going into my dedicated home theater space, replacing two Electra 1038 BE towers and the matching Electra center. So we have some documentation. Installation manual, not a lot of writing, just pictorials for the in-wall installation, and a custom integration manual. Not much there. This looks like the speaker grill. A couple things in here actually. So we have the cutout template. Just hold that up on the wall. Draw the outline. We have the speaker cover itself. White, paintable. It's a pretty sizable speaker overall. We'll go over the specs once we get the speaker itself out. No Focal logo on the grill. Kind of might have liked to have seen a logo at the bottom. And then there's a magnetic painting guard. So if you happen to install the speakers before you might be painting a room, you can attach this right over top of the speaker in the wall and protect it from any paint splatters and that sort of thing. As far as I know, all of the 1000 series speakers come with the same paint guards, same style cutout template, and so on. We will be unboxing more. So my entire setup will essentially be 3 of these IW6 or IWLCR6s, 4 of the IW6s for side and rear surround duty, and 4 ICW for the Atmos positions over top. We got another little bag of documentation and accessories here. Another kind of manual, talking in this case specifically about beryllium. So beryllium is actually a toxic substance. Focal works with it, but they need to be very, very careful when they make these tweeters, or anybody that's making beryllium tweeters for that matter. Once it's in and it's cast and it's set and it's stable, it doesn't really offer any danger to the environment. But you wouldn't want to be opening up this tweeter, touching it, messing with it in any way. And if the tweeters on these speakers ever become compromised, that's why they give you a manual to go along with it. And there's your protection. Use this adhesive label to seal the face of the beryllium tweeter in case of damage to the dome. And then lastly, there actually is a stick-on Focal logo, so they give you the choice. If you want this on the speaker grill, you could stick it on. If you don't want it on, don't stick it on. Which is smart as well, conceivably, because if you're going to paint the speaker grill cover, you can paint it without painting the logo. That's actually really nice. That's attention to detail. I've mentioned in my other videos, here and there about products and doing just that extra attention to detail, that little thing that kind of delights the customer. That's an example of that. this in here is pretty well protected. I'm going to set the box down and bring the speaker back up. Couple of Allen wrenches. That's for installing the speaker in the wall. So these have a really nice latching mechanism. Basically, you make your cutout, you slot the speaker in, and then you just tighten from the front. And that kind of ratchets out various latches that hold the speaker in place in the drywall. Let's see if I can slide this out, and we'll take a nice close-up. So let's go over some specs, and then we'll kind of sweep around and take a look. So we have one 7 1/8 inch passive radiator with their W cone material, one 6 1/2 inch base, also with W cone material, 3 1/2 inch mid-range W cone, and then the 1 inch beryllium tweeter. These guys are rated for 91 decibel sensitivity, frequency bandwidth 48 Hertz to 40 kilohertz in the plus minus 3 dB range. Nominally rated at 8 ohms with a minimum impedance of 2.9. So you need a pretty beefy amplifier to drive these. I'm going to be driving my 3 of these, matching left, center, and right, off of the Parasound A31. Maximum power is rated at 240 watt. That Parasound A31 kicks out 250 watt. Nicely matched. In overall size, we got about 30 inches by 12 by 4 deep. So this thing's going to just barely fit in a regular 2x4 drywall. My walls down in my theater room, in my basement theater room, are 2x4 construction with 3/4 inch drywall. Just enough clearance to get this guy in there. And the quoted weight with the grill is just shy of 25 pounds. This is a substantial speaker. So again, this thing is basically an in-wall Sopra. 2021 line, all of the same drivers, all of the same materials. Focal makes all their own stuff, so you can be rest assured that these drivers are specifically made, specifically tuned, and specifically set for this specific application of this speaker. So let's do a more close-up sweep here from the bottom up. Nice Focal logo. This is all very nicely painted, nicely finished, black finish. There's our 6 1/2 inch base. We have our 3 inch-ish mid-range, 1 inch beryllium tweeter, and that passive woofer. Now the speaker does have a couple of adjustments, high-level tuning and a mid-range tuning button. There's 3 positions there. Flat to spec, minus 3 dB and plus 3 dB, in case you want to do any tuning on the speaker itself. There's the magnetic connectors for the speaker grill and a variety of twistable screws that move the latches. There's our latches right there to attach the speaker in the wall. Nice sealed design all the way down. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 latches along the side. Seal top. Nice foam lining underneath here. Make a good seal, hopefully kill any vibrations or whatnot that there might be with the speaker touching the wall. Going down the opposite side here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 more latches. So 8 latches total, 4 per side. Again, all driven off of these Allen wrench bolts at the top. You can see the latch moving right there. So you make your cutout, you set this guy gently in the hole and twist it into position. Down on the bottom there we have our binding posts. So they're tension loaded actually. They're not, they don't twist. Not by ampable or by wireable, but that's pretty normal for Focal design. Neither my Electras nor my Arias are by wireable or by ampable, one set of binding posts on each. So we can take a look actually how some of this accessories attach. So there's the paint guards again. You can see the magnets hitting. So this isn't fitting on exactly right. That's because these latch screws are up. So the grill's not going to fit on there exactly right either. It's kind of pulling it a little bit over to the side. As you tension these down and the latches come out, these screw heads would go down into the face of the speaker. Nice solid grab. They do provide the insert here as well. One with this gray back and one kind of with the white back. It says if you want to hide the speakers, stick this fabric behind the grill. Note, it may slightly lower the sound level. So your choice, I suppose, whether you want it to be dark or light. So these will be going in my installation behind an acoustically transparent screen. I've got the big 163-inch 235:1 Seymour on order. It's going to be replacing my 16:9 regular white Stewart SEMA. Again, getting all my speakers out of the room, up into the wall, integrated. Same speaker, this same speaker, left, center, and right, all behind the screen. Anchored to the screen, perfectly integrated. Of course, this doesn't quite have the size and the heft of a regular Sopra tower, but I would expect that we'll be getting very, very close to the same performance out of those Sopra towers, given the components, the design, the drivers, and everything else tuned in this speaker. Almost forgot just to get a view. Solid back, metal, painted, all the way. Excellent build quality on the front and the back throughout the whole speaker. Love it. I love this brand. I am so excited to get this speaker in, and particularly to realize the differences between the Electras that I have and these 1000 series, right? Effectively these in-wall Sopras, once everything is up and running. So my home theater upgrade, significant upgrade, is underway. Check back for more videos. I posted a bunch of overviews about what's going on. I'm going to be breaking down all the equipment, just overviews at first, and then once we get everything in and running, watching some movies and so on, I'll have a lot of opinions to share coming up. So that's the Focal 1000 series IWLCR6. Look for my other 1000 videos coming soon, including an IW6 unboxing and overview, as well as the ICW6 unboxing and overview. Please like and subscribe for more. Got so much going on here. And as always, thanks for watching.